Okay, we are live. Wow, it's so fun logging on and seeing that people are already typing. I see Merc left a message, Mama Kenny left a message, though I don't know what time Merc's message was. I don't know. Can I see what time that was? I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited. We're doing it a little early. I logged on a bit early. Let's just see. I want to double check, make sure everything's working. Hey Josh, how are you? All right. Oh, Merc left that message at 8. Okay, great. I'm just making sure that my live stream isn't too jumpy. It's a little jumpy. Hey Merc. Okay, great. I'm trying to see how bit make sure the video is not too jumpy. Everybody in my house seems to be on the internet, so but I think it's okay for now. If that changes, we'll talk about it. Okay, so we still have some time before we start. I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be back in our weekly trivia. I think this is going to be the new time. I think we're going to start doing it at 8:30 as opposed to 9. I've been going to bed a bit earlier, and I think 8:30 is a bit better. Hey, Mama Kenny. Hey, baby mama. Oh, I'm so excited. I've missed you guys so much. So we'll just chat for a few minutes, and then we'll get started. Tell me how you are. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I had like a whole lot of issues. My computer broke, and I was doing stuff, and then my daughter had issues, and so things were just really crazy, but I feel like now we're back. I'm excited. For those of you who are in my Discord server, I know for a while I wasn't very active there. I am super active there. I'm checking it every day. Hey Oslot. I'm writing in there every day. I'm checking messages. So if you would like to chat with me, come into my Discord, chat. I'd love to have you guys. Let's see, what else? Oh, so also in regards to being more active, I have uploaded like a whole lot of content on my Patreon. So if you're interested in supporting the channel that way, you absolutely can. Hey, Ray Ray. You want 4 cans of Lysol on the new? That's fantastic. I love that. Oh gosh, I missed you guys. I'm so excited you guys are here. So we'll chat for a few minutes until it gets to 8:30. Since that's our start time. Merc, I love that you showed up at 8 o'clock. And you know what makes me feel good when you have a whole bunch of likes before the stream even starts. Like that feels so good. So I just want to thank you guys, everybody who's sharing it. I even gained a few subscribers over the last 2 days, so that's great. Hey Megan, yeah, you're here for trivia. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna start in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what else has been going on. So, I've talked a lot about how I wanted to be a little bit more personal on my Patreon, and I finally am starting to do that. So there's videos up there. If you're able to support me that way, or if you want to support me that way, you can. I also have a private chat in my Discord server just for patrons. Let's see what else. Oh, if you're interested in making a donation, it is December, which is a tough month for everybody, so don't worry if you can't. But if you'd like to make a donation, even though I don't have super chats, what I do have is a Streamlabs link down below in the description. It works just like super chats. It pops up on the screen. It does all the fun stuff that it does when you do super chats, and it helps me out a great deal. So if you want, it's not a cat picture. I think it's actually a flower. It's in a weird spot, but but I'm so excited. Like you have no idea. And as you can see, I'm sitting in a different place. I'm actually sitting on my bed. My computer actually has a decent camera. So I'm sitting here with that. It may shake a little as I move. It's a little weird with the scoreboard. I'm gonna have to like pick it up off my floor. I know, Merc. I am so close. I am 102 subscribers away from 1,000, which is like beyond crazy. I'm so excited. Look, besides the monetization, like as I said to people, even if I hit 1,000 subscribers right this minute, I still can't apply for monetization because I do not have the watch time hours. I'm hoping with more frequent uploads, I'll be able to have that. But I don't have that yet. So it's not even about monetization. What it's about for me right now is I get a community tab where I can share stuff. There's also the ability to stream from your phone. Though now that I figured out Streamlabs, I may be able to do that from my phone. So, all right, it is 8:30. It is 8:30, so I'm done chit-chatting. Now that we're at 8:30, I gotta switch how my legs are. We are gonna start trivia. So tonight's topic is books. As for anybody who's new, I recognize everybody who's chatting, but in case anybody's watching, my watch time right now is, I think you need 4,000 watch time hours in a year. I think I have like 1.5. But it's been the last, for 4 months, I didn't really upload as much as I was. So it dropped. I think I was up to 2.5 for the year. But I'm hoping with doing trivia again, especially if we can get most of my watch time actually comes from trivia. So now that I'm back to doing weekly trivia, if I can get more people to come watch, we should be able to hit it. So don't worry if you don't know books. Don't worry, you're not screwed. So as you guys should know already, one of the things that I like to do is to make topics that people can guess answers to, right? So even if you don't have to know a topic to be able to participate in trivia. So, hey, RBF, welcome. So, before we get started, in case we have anybody new who's watching, we have one rule and one rule only in trivia. Who can tell me what our one rule and one rule only is? Don't worry, Megan, you'll see. I make it so that I try to make every topic I do super varied so that we have yeah, there you go, Ray. Yes, be on live chat and no drama. No drama. What does that mean? That means for the hour that we are here for trivia, we are not going to talk about any other YouTubers. We're not going to talk about politics or religion or anything that's going to cause any sort of arguments. If you were here and you see somebody who absolutely can't stand join to play, we are just going to be loving and kind and play a game together. We are not going to, drama shall be saved for the mama. Exactly. So we do this so that people from all walks of the internet can come, have a good time, play trivia, and not worry about some other internet beef they have. I know a lot of times in other people's chats there can be a lot of arguing, but for trivia, we just talk about the game. So now that you guys are all here, I'm so excited. Oh, can we just take a minute and let me express my gratitude for you guys that, yeah, I know, Ray. I know drama gets the views, but you know what? We're here to have fun. So, all right, let's see what our first question is going to be. Oh, okay. So I was reading right before this. This one is going to be something you guys have to guess. There's no way you know this. Yeah, no, I'm glad you put in the live chat thing, Josh, because half the time I forget. And in case you don't know why live chat is important, is if you have it on top chat, you may not see the right order of the answers coming in. Also, it is possible that you see your answers differently. If two people type the answers at the exact same time, you'll each see yours as being first, but I'll see it as whoever was actually first. The other reason I like actually this camera from my computer is that I can actually look at you guys and see the chat, as opposed to before when my camera was up high and the chat was real low. So this is great. It's great to see you too, RBF. Okay, so we're going to start off with a question. All right, remember, I don't think any of you will know this, but it'll be an easy one to guess. Okay, so here we go. My very favorite series of books is written by this author whose first name is Angela and last name is this color. My favorite series of books is written by this author whose first name is Angela and last name is this color. So I'm looking for the last name's a color. So as I said, I know you guys probably won't know this, so you can guess it. And I don't know how much of a delay. Not green, not blue, not gray, not black. Not green, not black, white. Ray gets it with white. Yes, her name is Angela White. Way to go, Ray. All right, now I got to pick up the board. Hold on. It's so much bigger in this space. So Ray gets it. Ray Ray gets it with white. Again, I don't know how much of a delay there is because I'm watching it. Josh says tangerine. I'm watching it on, there's a good bit of delay because I have it open here on another account. So there is a bit of a delay. But yeah, all right. So here's what our scoreboard looks like as of right now. We have Ray Ray with white. Way to go. I wonder if I can keep it up here without it falling. We'll see if that works. Great job. Yeah, if you guys haven't read, so let me see. I think I have a second part to that question. All right, you ready? Before I talk about the book, here's a second part to that same question, okay? So my favorite series of books written by Angela White is Life After This 3-Letter Event. My favorite series of books, which is written by Angela White, is titled Life After, and then the last word is a 3-letter event. Merc, I completely understand. Is that supposed to be one, not white? Not death. Yeah, Ray Ray's on fire. We're looking for a 3-letter event. Life after blank. Let's see if you guys can get it. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about it because I'm rereading the series now. You're looking for a 3-letter event. It is a serious event. It is something that war. Anne, first of all, welcome, Anne. And yes, life after war. Way to go, Anne. So Anne is now on our scoreboard. Oh, Josh, I see what Josh is talking about. I was like, what do you mean one, not white? I wrote white after Ray Ray's name instead of giving him a point. Yes, Josh, good call. So Ray Ray has a point and Anne has a point. So this is what our scoreboard looks like. Megan says she has to fight the urge to Google. I understand. Who wrote Merc wrote PCP. You guys are funny. Hey, welcome. Just noped out. Is that Luana? I think I recognize your thing. Again, if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. It helps me a whole lot. If you're not subscribed, if you can do that, that helps a lot too. Yeah. So anyway, Angela White writes a series called Life After War. They actually, I read them as they were released. And then she kind of had them all re-edited and changed some of the older books because I think they started off with like where she thought they would go in one direction and then they kind of changed later on. And so some of the first books, there was things that weren't like cohesive. So she re-edited them. So I decided to reread them. I love it. I don't know. I like post-apocalyptic fiction. So, but yeah. All right. Great job. So let's see. What should be our next question? All right, you guys ready for next question? Here it is. This Dr. Seuss book contains only 50 words and was written as a bet with his editor. This Dr. Seuss book contains only 50 words and was written as a bet with his editor. It's interesting. So I have the video here to see. Yeah, I thought so, Luana. Not Cat in the Hat. I keep looking to see like how delayed it is because we're always a delay. Oh, baby mommy got it with green eggs and ham. That is right. It is green eggs and ham. Can you believe it? Green eggs and ham was written as a like with a bet, like if he could write a book with like less words. Who did I say had it? Baby mommy, right? So let's put baby mommy on the board. It's weird writing on my bed. So this is what it looks like right now. We've got Ray Ray 1 and 1 and baby mommy with 1. I'm afraid I'm going to hit the... I love Dr. Seuss. So my favorite Dr. Seuss book ever is The Lorax. My absolute favorite. And then I actually like Oh, the Places You'll Go is actually, yeah, it's that's a really good book. It's actually one of the few that comes off as being more adult, you know, like that you can appreciate it when you get older more than other books. But I don't know, there's something. Have you guys read the Lorax? Did any of you any of you have a favorite Dr. Seuss book? I'm trying to see. All right, let's see. All right, next question. You guys ready? This is a type of literature written by dedicated readers of a series. This is a type of literature written by dedicated readers of a series. Don't worry, Luana. You know, to be honest, it's kind of strange because when things are delayed, it's always like I'm living in two different times, right? Like, because I see myself here as what's actually happening, and then I have it open just to make sure things are working. Fan fiction. Way to go. Baby mommy gets it first. RBF was right behind her. So welcome North 999. Welcome Suba. Let's see, who does it? Baby mommy. So baby mommy's in the lead with 2, Ray with 1, and Ann with 1. Can I just say how much I enjoy seeing new names in our chat. So welcome to anybody who's playing for the first time. We are so glad to have you. We do this every Wednesday. We used to do it at 9. Now we're going to be doing it at 8:30. So yeah, every Wednesday, join us. And somebody on Twitter, Squirrel actually, was like, hey, you should schedule it so I can share it. And I was like, I didn't even think that I could do that. And so I watched a YouTube video on like how to schedule something on YouTube using Streamlabs. Turns out it's super easy. And so now I know how to do it. So I'm going to do that every week. I'm going to schedule it earlier, put it out, and then let you guys know so you guys can share it around. And remember, if you bring a friend, if anybody here is new and you came because somebody told you to come, let me know because they get a point. And anybody who's new, know that if you bring a friend next week, make sure that they say that you brought them and you get a point. You always get a point for bringing friends. So, did baby mommy invite North? Anne said she's here from an invite from Merc and Mama of Kenny. Do we give each of them a point? I think we do. So we're going to say, we're going to put Mama of Kenny and Merc are each going to get a point. And let's see. Yeah, I'm trying. Luana, that was my next question. I was going to say, this book series was actually written as Twilight fan fiction. That was the next question. Luana, you're a psychic. Let's see. Well, now what? You took my question. You know what? I'm giving Luana a point for being psychic. All right, so here's our scoreboard. All right, I gave Luana a point because that was my next question, and she somehow psychically knew that. So Merc and Mama of Kenny have a point for inviting Anne. Baby Mommy has 2 points, Anne has a point, and Ray has a point. So, let's see. Don't worry, Luana, it's all good. I gave you a point for it, though, because that was my next question up, and you said it, and it's all good. All right, so let's see. All right. You guys ready for the next question? All right, here we go. This Lord of the Rings author wrote the entire trilogy with just 2 fingers. This Lord of the Rings author wrote the entire trilogy with just two fingers. All right, North said that Baby Mommy brought her, so we'll give Baby Mommy another point. So Baby Mommy has 3 points. Let's see who gets this one right. You want a mask over your name? Let's see, I don't know how to draw a mask. I can try. Let's see. Nope. I just noped on my drawing skills. RBF gets it with Tolkien. All right, hold on. RBF's on the board. Ray, I have to fix this. I tried to draw a mask on your name, Ray, but my drawing skills are just not that good. And all I did was end up covering your name, so I couldn't even read it. All right. so here we are. Hold on. It's a lot harder. I didn't consider the scoreboard when I decided to sit on my bed. Don't worry, Merc. You would have. I gave it to RBF because she got Tolkien first. I'm not so worried about spelling. All right. So here's what we got. We got Ray Ray with 1, Ann with 1, Baby Mommy with 3, Mama of Kenny with 1, Merc with 1, Luana with 1, and RBF with 1. God, I wrote so sloppy. It's because I'm writing on like this weird angle. So maybe I'll write this neater. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this so that in case we have more people. Hold on. I just want to write this a little neater so that it's easier to see. Give me 1 second, and then because I realize it's like so hard to see when it's this sloppy. I'm just fixing it up real quick, and then I should have brought like I don't know where my eraser is. I'm going to shorten some of these names. Hold on. All right. This is much better. Now if we need more space, we have more space. All right. All right, here we go. This is what it looks like now. That's a little better, right? It's a little easier to see. All right, let's see. Yeah, so we typed the whole series, Megan, with 2 fingers. 2 fingers. What happened to the rest of his fingers? Yeah. Yep, there you go. That's exactly what he was doing, North. Yeah, it's funny. So a lot of people I've seen, my old boss for the nonprofit I used to work at, he used to type. She used to type with 2 fingers like that. It's crazy. I just can't imagine. All right, let's see. What book should we? What question should we do next? All right. So this question has potentially 3 answers. I'm almost positive that nobody's going to get the 3rd. All right. So once we get 2 of them, I'm probably going to just have it be over. Okay. Name 1 of the 3 most read books in the world. Name 1 of the 3 most read books in the world. I'll give a point for each of the 3. But I think one of them is going to be one of those things that nobody gets. So we'll see. But you can type them one at a time. Yep. All right. Yes, the Bible. Baby Mommy got that one first. So Baby Mommy has 4 points. Harry Potter. There you go. North let's put North up here. North gets a point with Harry Potter, and I don't think any of you are going to guess the 3rd one. The 3rd one is a book I've never heard of. So I'm just going to tell you what the 3rd one is. North Googled it. Good job, North. All right, you said it before I said it, so another point for North. So our scoreboard right now looks like this. Ray Ray with 1. Yeah, so North got it with quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, or Sung, however you say it. So Ray Ray has a point, Ann has a point, Baby Mommy got 1 point with that question, which gives her a total of 4. Mama of Kenny has a point, Merc has a point, Luana has a point, RBF has a point, and North has 2 points because she got Harry Potter and that other one. Yeah, I figured someone would Google it. Hey, we technically don't have a no Google rule. Usually people are just able to guess faster than that, so. All right. All right, here we go. You guys ready for the next question? All right, next question is, this book by Mark Twain was the first ever to be written on a typewriter. This book by Mark Twain was the first ever to be written on a typewriter. Is that true, Ray Ray? North is my e-girl. That's great. Oh, let's see. Wow, 13 likes on this video. Thanks, guys. Not Huckleberry Finn. Tom Sawyer. That is correct. I'm gonna give you the point, RBF, but I'm also gonna give a point to whoever writes out the entire title. All right. So RBF, it's kind of North is gonna get a half a point for writing out the whole title. So what we usually do with spelling is that if someone gets the answer right, and let's say it's a hard spelled thing. If someone gets the answer right, they get a point because we don't count spelling. But if someone writes out the full correct spelling, we give them a half a point. So that's kind of what I did here. So I gave, RBF said Tom Sawyer first, so I gave her the point. And then I gave North a half a point for getting The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which is the full title. So just so you guys have an understanding. I did it the same way we do with spelling. All right. Hey, real quick, if you're not in my Discord, 1, please join. 2, sometime between now and, the next few days, go into the trivia channel in my Discord and give me some suggestions for games, for categories. Oh, shit. Baby mommy's telling you to leave. That's so funny. That's because baby mom. In fact, it's funny. I hadn't erased my scoreboard from the last time we did trivia, and it still said baby mommy wins on it. It's like I had to scrub it off. Oh, I miss this. See, I'm so glad we're back to doing this. I really am. I'm so glad we're back to doing this. And do you guys like the new time? Is 8:30? Is this time better than 9? I don't know how many of you are on the East Coast, how many of you were in my time zone, but I think 8:30 is a whole lot better for me. Oh, the books was your suggestion? Yeah, I thought it was. I think I did it because it was so. I usually do what people suggest. So here's my criteria for doing categories. 1, I like things to be where I can get a variety of questions, right? Because a lot of times, what it is I want people to be able to guess. Like when I said the author's last name, right? That's a color. You don't have to know the author's last name to guess. I like things that people can guess. I don't ever want to have questions where it's oh, no one knows. North, you're funny. Yes, we want to hear something crazy, baby mommy. Go ahead. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are good with either time. We're gonna do it 8:30 moving forward. I have to update the auto thing on my Discord because right now it says 9. I'll fix that. But come on, we gotta know what it is, baby mommy, before I do the next question. What's the crazy something? We want to hear. I'm trying to figure out what the next question I'm gonna do while we're Someone stole your car? When? Why? Holy crap. Yes, 3 a.m. Right. That's what we'll do. Trivia at 3 a.m. with the spirits that are haunting my house. That's awful. That is awful. I can't even imagine. I really can't. I would lose it. I barely get by now. Really. I made a decent amount of money working with the census where I was able to get through this month, I had saved up, but starting in January, who knows? No idea. So we'll figure it out. But oh my gosh, I cannot imagine having my car stolen. Did you get it back, or is it gone? Well, at least it's fully insured. North, that's great. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't. All right, next question. Not that I don't care, but, I want to make sure. Yeah, no, it's not going to be funny when it happens, for sure. All right, here we go. The longest this ever printed was in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables and was 823 words. The longest this ever printed was in Victor Hugo's Les Miserables and was 823 words. Yeah, that is a pain. Yeah, I can't imagine like what I would do if someone stole my car. Holy, like, nope, not script. Sentence. Gosh, baby mommy. See, why are you worried about North? Baby mommy now has 5 points. Let's show you the scoreboard, see where everybody's at. So, Ray Ray has a point, Ann has a point, Baby Mommy has 5 points, Mama Kenny has a point, Merc has a point, Luana has a point, RBF has 2 points, and North has 2.5 points. So, crazy. Yeah, so apparently the longest sentence, it's a sentence, and it's 823 words. Can you imagine, like, do you remember being in school, and if your sentence was, like, 2 lines, your teacher was like, that's too long to be a sentence. You can't have a sentence that's that long. This guy had an 823 word sentence. First of all, why? And how do you have a sentence? It's 823 words. I don't understand. All right. So real quick, we're at the halfway mark. We have tons more questions, so don't worry. A couple things. I say this at the beginning and halfway point every time, so if you've been here before, you know the drill. As I've mentioned before, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. If you haven't joined, please join my Discord. I always update on what's going on. I love chatting with you guys. It's not really active right now because I hadn't been active for a while, but I'm very active in there now. I check it multiple times a day. I'm trying to get more conversation going in there. So please join, chat with me. 2, if you would like to join my Patreon, that link is also in the description. It's for as little as $5 a month. You can join. And I have put a whole lot more content on there. For those of you who have been my patrons for a while, you know that I would post once or twice a month. I'm trying to post once or twice a week on there, just to say thank you for anybody who's supporting me that way. I've been a lot more personal with the kind of stuff I posted stuff about my daughter and my ex and things I can't really share on YouTube because my children watch my channel. So if you want to, links for that are in the description. If not, you know, I don't have all sorts of fun perks and give things away. It's really just a way to support me and the channel. Let's see. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. It helps me so much. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. I don't know if that's a reasonable goal, but we're sure trying. And yeah, trivia every Wednesday. Oh, and if you'd like to make a donation during the live stream, like a super chats, even though I don't have it super chats, there is a link for Streamlabs donations. They work just like super chats. And it's there. So if you want to do that, you can. I think that's everything. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. All right, then let's go back to playing. You agree that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is the greatest movie ever made? There's a movie called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? Is that a real thing? Now I gotta Google that. Hold on. Before we do questions, let's Google if Ray just made that up. Or if that's real. Abraham Lincoln Vamp. Oh my gosh, it's not made up. That's a real movie? What? It only has a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't mean much because I like a lot of movies that don't have high scores on Rotten Tomatoes, so wow. Is it? That's crazy. Oh, I'm so gonna watch it. I'm so excited. I love finding new things to watch. Is anybody else watching A Teacher on Netflix? No, Hulu. Is anybody else watching that? All right. While we're chatting, let's do some more questions before people who are here just for the trivia get mad at me. All right. I may say this wrong. Hey, Trial. I may say this wrong, but I'm going to try. The Clenk Atlas holds the record for being this. The Clank, it's K-L-E-N-C-K-E. The Clank Atlas holds the record for being this. I'm reading all your comments. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Hey, Trial, did you know Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was a movie? No idea. No idea. Super crazy. Super, super crazy. Let's see. Anybody know? Now you're all Googling, right? I guess we'll see who Googles faster. Unless there's just that much of a delay. Which is possible. Not the heaviest book. Yeah, I didn't either, Matt. Crazy. Not the largest atlas, but you're getting close. Not the most thorough. RBF, you have the right words. I think that's it. Yes. Baby Mommy got it first, the largest book. RBF, I'm giving you a half a point. Because you were right with book in the first one and largest in your second answer. You just need to put them together. So, Baby Mommy's going to get a point for the largest book. But RBF is going to get a half a point because you were really close. And the first one to type in the closest answer. So, yeah, the largest atlas. This is so fun. I'm so glad we're doing this. I missed you guys. Like, I hope you realize that. Like, I missed you guys so much. And I don't know. I'm excited we're doing trivia again. And we are going to be doing this weekly. And it'll just be at the new time at 8:30. So. All right. You guys ready? RBF is pretty good with questions. But even if she Googles it, she's still faster Googling than anybody else. Oh, so no one answered me. Have you got anybody watch A Teacher on Hulu? I want to know if anybody watches that. Yeah, Josh, I'm telling you, I really missed it. And I don't know. I'm excited we're going to be back to doing weekly trivia. And it's fun. Being on my bed is a little better than sitting on the floor. My legs still get cramped from like sitting crushed, but stop the cat. It's a Democratic vote. Right. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Ray. What would we do without you? All right. Here we go. Next question. You ready? I'm reading everybody talk about how they're not Googling answers. But whatever, who cares? All right, here we go. Where did it go? Where's the question I just decided I was doing and now I can't find it? Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Fools of Nature by U.S. writer Alice Brown in 1889 was the very first book to be described by this term. Fools of Nature by U.S. writer Alice Brown in 1889 was the very first book to be described by this term. You know, I don't actually have Hulu either. I use Trial's Hulu. He uses my HBO, so I use his Hulu. We've got that, not nonfiction. No, Ray. Not fiction. I'll give you a hint if I have to. Oh, my leg hurts. Not romance. I'm going to let you guys guess a little bit, and then. Bestseller. Baby Mommy gets it with bestseller. Remember, guys, even if we're joking, we want to be careful that we don't get into the drama side of things, because I know with a lot of stuff we're joking, but there are people who may be here who don't know our humor, and I don't want anybody who's here who doesn't know our humor to like feel uncomfortable. But yes, bestseller. It was the first book to be described as bestseller, and you got it, but Baby Mommy got it first, right? I did see it before her, right? Yeah, Baby Mommy got it first with bestseller. I've never read Fools of Nature. Has anybody else read Fools of Nature? All right, let's see. All right, you ready? No, everybody's good. I'm so happy you guys are here. Really. Seriously, I'm having like the best time. I'm so happy. And I'm so excited that we're like get to be back to doing this weekly. Like it was weird not doing it for a while. It was very strange. All right, this is kind of a long question, but it was so fun that I had to write it. All right, you ready? When E.B. White was asked why he wrote this popular children's book, he responded, I haven't told why I wrote the book, but I haven't told you why I sneeze either. A book is a sneeze. When E.B. White asked why he wrote this popular children's book, he responded, I haven't told why I wrote the book, but I haven't told why I sneeze either. A book is a sneeze. I'm looking for the title of the children's book. I'll give hints. Wow, Suba Rally, Charlotte's Web. That is correct. That is correct. Suba is on the board. Let's take a look at our scoreboard. That's right. Wow, you guys knew that. I'm surprised. Okay, so Ray has a point, Ann has a point, Baby Mommy has 7 points, so I don't know what's going on with that. Mama Kenny has a point, Merck has a point, Luana has a point, RBF has 2.5 points, North has 2.5 points, and Suba has a point. So how about that? Yeah, Charlotte's Web. Crazy, huh? You know the Where the Wild Things Are book? I used to read that to my son when he was really little. I never read it as a kid. Now I hear him in his room being loud. I was looking at pictures and videos of mine. I never read Where the Wild Things Are until my son was like a little kid. And I'm like, this is a great book. Like, this is really good. If you haven't read it, read it. It's a good story. Oh, let's see. It's so funny because, yeah. Well, and it's interesting, too, because it has to do with, like, a kid who's not listening. I don't know. We read it every night for, like, I don't know. I think he was still in a crib when we started reading it. Like, I remember sitting in, like, the gliding chair, like, reading it and then putting him down in his crib. But, like, we read it until he was in a toddler bed. So, like, we read it for years, like, every night. Yeah, the scoreboard's crazy. But then again, that's not that rare. So, all right. Let's see. Next question. This U.S. president read 1 book per day. This U.S. president read 1 book per day. Stuart Little. You know, I've heard that's a good book, and I know they made a movie. I don't think I've ever actually read Stuart Little. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm an avid reader. Like, I read all the time. I'm like constantly. Now that I have books on my phone, like I'm constantly walking around looking at my phone. I'm generally reading. Not Washington. I always have to relook. Not Lincoln. Not FDR, but you're close. Baby Mommy again. Teddy Roosevelt. That is correct. Holy goodness. Baby Mommy now has 8 points. That's crazy. Oh, my leg. I gotta stretch out my leg. This is true, Ray. Let's see. We have like 15 more minutes. It's crazy. Time goes by so fast. Does anybody find that like time goes by really fast while we're playing trivia? I'm trying to see. All right, we'll do this one. It's all good. It's funny, Trial used to actually play, but he got really frustrated that he couldn't type as fast as all of you, so he doesn't want to play anymore. I was like, you could at least support me and watch it. And like, he shows up and like leaves a comment so that he knows that he didn't totally forget about me and then he dips out. That's all right, though. I can understand being frustrated. I get frustrated, things like that. So, all right, let's see. Next question. You guys ready? Here we go. This female author wrote all her books while standing up. This female author wrote all her books while standing up. Speaking of which, if I don't stretch out my leg. I think there's a detox for that. Oh, you guys are great. I have to say, you guys are just such a you guys are just a really fun group of people. Nope, not Rawlings. Think older. I'll give hints if I have to. Hey, Green Eyed Cat, welcome. Baby mommy again. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's all right. Last name counts. Here, point for anybody who knows Wolf's first name. Who knows Wolf's first name? I'll give a point for it, just so we can try to even up the scoreboard. Because there you go, North. All right, so baby mommy's getting a point, and then we're going to give North a point for knowing the first name, so that we can try to even it up a little bit. Yes, so apparently Virginia Woolf used to write all, in fact, Anne, you are going to get a half a point for spelling it right. So I gave baby mommy a point, I gave North a point, and Anne half a point for being good at spelling. Wow, North, you're harsh with baby mommy, huh? You guys are terrible. I hope you guys are joking and not, like, actually mean at each other. All right, so baby mommy is, like, running away with the game, but, like, whatever. We're still having fun. Ow. Okay, so here's what we look like right now. Just craziness. That's what it is. Yeah, right. I agree. What, the correct spelling? I thought it was W-O-L-F-E. Oh, no, you're right. It is W-O-O-L-F. All right, so I have to take... Sorry, Anne. I actually wrote it as W-O-O-L-F. You're right. I'm sorry. But you know what? I feel bad. I'm going to give Anne half a point anyway, just because I said I was, and I feel bad about taking it away. So even though it wasn't the correct spelling, Anne, I'm giving you half a point anyway, because it's just wrong to say you can give somebody something and take it away. And at this point, it's not really going to make a difference in the end of the game. So no, you're good. Everybody's good. We're all good. No, you're fine. You're fine, because I gave it. I'm letting Anne keep that half a point anyway, because it's fine. We're good. All right. What else do I got here? All right. Here we go. Here, look. Just so everyone sees, Anne still has half a point. See? Right there. All right. Here we go. God, my nose. I'm like getting congested, getting worried. All right. Here we go. Where'd it go? All right. Due to religious complaints, this series of books is currently thought to be the most banned in the U.S. Due to religious complaints, this series of books is currently thought to be the most banned in the U.S. Oh, man. It's so fun when there's, like, a delay. I'm like, then I just have to talk so that there's not, like, awkward silence as you watch it back. Yes, RBF gets it. Harry Potter. That is correct. Yeah, so apparently Harry Potter is is thought to be the most banned books in the whole country. Which is crazy if you think about it. But because of the whole, like, magic... Whoops. Because of the whole magic thing. Yeah, Harry Potter. Though I'm looking at some of the other guesses. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that... I don't think you can... Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, they've banned Harry. There's like a lot of different places that have banned Harry Potter. I assume it's from the magic stuff, but hold on. Let's look at. Sorry, my scoreboard is like not sitting up against the window well. All right, hold on. Let's look it up. Let's see why. Maybe we can get an answer. All right. Why is Harry Potter banned in the U.S.? All right. Here we go. You ready? Yeah, Anne got it. That's exactly right, Anne. So it says in America, calls for books to be banned from schools have led to legal challenges, often on the grounds that witchcraft is a government recognized religion, and that to allow the books to be held in public schools violates the separation of church and state. That's crazy. They're saying because of witchcraft, and witchcraft being a religion, that having Harry Potter violates the separation of church and state. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, it is silly. I mean, especially if you think about how many book series have some type of religion in them. Yeah, I can see that, Green Eye Cat. I don't know. Look, if you're worried about things, hold on. I'm on a live stream. Sorry, my dad was calling me. Right, that's mean. We may have people from Mississippi watching this. Right, exactly, RBF. It's fiction. It's a made-up book. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if you were saying, like, this is the real-life story of a boy who runs through a brick wall at a train station and goes to, witch school. Like, all right, like, maybe that would be different, but... Yeah, David Copperfield, should his witchcraft be banned too? I mean, seriously, though, think about it. Like, so what about books where, like, the main characters are some type of, like, it's Christianity? Like, a lot of books have Christianity in them. Like, you're not banning those in school. Very interesting. All right, let's do another question. All right, in the 16th century, horn books were those made specifically for this group of people. In the 16th century, horn books were those made specifically for this group of people. Ooh, I love mashed potatoes. RBF, really? You have relatives who won't allow their kids to read Harry Potter? That's crazy. Right. Really? They wouldn't let them read fairy tales? I don't know, but then you're like changing a kid's imagination. Not clerics. No, Ray. Not peasants. Not Puritans. Children. Baby mommy again. Baby mommy now has 10 points. I'm actually running out of room for you, baby mommy. If you see, you're now going into the second line. I don't know what to do with you. Ow. Yeah, I never saw kids get expelled for playing Quidditch. Yep. Well, it makes sense. Look, different places in the country do different things. Like, I assume you guys know, like, I live in New Jersey. Like, we're very diverse here. In my graduating class in high school, there was 33 different foreign languages spoken by my graduating class. Like, I grew up with a lot of diversity. Also, like, with race, with religion, with class. Like, I knew a lot of people who were really poor and a lot of people who had a lot of money. Like, I grew up with it all. So, but I also did live in Georgia, and that was a completely different experience. Maryland, same thing. So, different parts of the country are different. All right, let's see. We'll do a few more. I'm looking to see. I always come up with questions. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people. Yeah, 33, Josh. Yeah, a lot of people don't let their kids do things, but I guess to each their own. All right, ready? Let's do... Okay, this book was named after the temperature it takes to burn a book, which is fitting considering what the book is about. This book was named after the temperature it takes to burn a book, which is fitting considering what the book is about. Stop eating at Hardee's. Why? You make your kids read to you so you don't have to. My leg gets, my one leg, my other leg is fine, but because of the car commercials, oh my goodness. Fahrenheit 451. That is correct. Baby mommy again. I'm going to have to put more points for you underneath your name because now I'm running out of space. Yes, Fahrenheit 451. All right, let's do another one because we don't have a whole lot of time. Let's see. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll do these 3. Because I think that's all I'll have time to do. Okay. This Pulitzer Prize winning book that spent 88 weeks on the bestseller list is Harper Lee's only novel. This Pulitzer Prize winning book that spent 88 weeks on the bestseller list is Harper Lee's only novel. Yeah, clearly it's a good category for you. But don't worry, we'll have other categories. And if you think that there's a certain category you'll do good at, go to my Discord, go to the trivia channel, and leave your suggestions. Yes, baby mommy. To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually, my daughter read it a couple of years ago, and she loves it. Oh, bye, Anne. Thank you so much for coming. Come back next week. We had a whole lot of fun. Before you leave, if you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe, that would be so great. Baby mommy, we did plants twice. Do you know that? To eat a Cracker Barrel. We've actually done plants twice. In fact, the second time we did it, I didn't realize until I was halfway through making the game when I was like, these questions sound really familiar. And then I realized I had 2 games, plants. So, baby mommy reads too much. All right, I have 2, maybe 3 more. Let's see. All right, you ready? There are 4 law books bound in this at the Harvard University Library. There are 4 law books bound in this at the Harvard University Library. History, yeah. And there's so much to do with history, too. I think I've done history before, but it'd be fine to come up with different questions. And I never finish all the questions I have either. I always have a whole lot extra so I can pick through and choose the ones I wanted to use. And this way I don't ever run out. I don't actually ever go in order. Not leather. Human skin. Jesus. Baby mommy at it again. Baby mommy has 13 points, just so you guys know. And RBF and North both have 3.5. Anne has 1.5. Ray Ray, Mama of Kenny, Merc, Luana, and Suba all have 1. Yeah, it's bound in human skin. I'm sorry, Luana. Well, we're only going to do one more question anyway, and then we're going to call it a night. What was the other one I was going to do? Okay. So before we do the last question, I just want to, again, thank you guys so much for coming. Like, this has been so fun. I missed you guys. I love the banter. It's just a great, like, way, especially midway through the week. So I'm so grateful for all your support and your love. And remember, especially if you're new here, remember, if next week you bring a friend, make sure they mention that you brought them, that they came because of you, and you will get an extra point. I see your messages, North. What messages aren't showing up? Yeah, I see all your messages. Look, just so you guys know, I don't have any moderators. I don't delete things. There was only one time that I ever had to delete things, and that's because we had like a problem. But all right, so let's do our last question, and then we'll do our we'll do our finale, and then we'll call it a night. All right, last question. One study found that if you read regularly, you are 2.5 times less likely to develop this disease later in life. One study found that if you read regularly, you are 2.5 times less likely to develop this disease later in life. Oh, North. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more about just having fun, you know? Points are great, but like, you know. That's right, baby mommy. Alzheimer's. All right. So I think we all know who won this. So give me a second while I get the board ready. Let's see. Give me one sec. All right. All right, guys. So our final scoreboard is Suba, Ray Ray, Merc, Luana, Mama of Kenny all have 1 point. Ann has 1.5. RBF and North both have 3.5. And Baby Mommy has 14. Which means, hold on, let's get in there. Baby Mommy wins. If you want to screenshot it, somebody screenshot it. Share it around. Tag me. Let people know how much fun. Hey, Ryan. There's always snacks. You know, let everybody know that we're doing trivia again at new time. It's always we're gonna do it 8:30 to 9:30 moving forward. I just get too tired after 9:30. Let's see. Yeah, share it. Tell people about trivia. Help me. You guys can help me reach my goal. I'm so close. I could it's driving me nuts. So thank you guys. Yeah, Ryan, sorry. We're doing it from 8:30 to 9:30. So you came right as I was saying goodbye. But I love you. But yeah, we'll do this again every week. I'm going to update it in my Discord. I tried to let people know we were doing it earlier. But it'll always be 8:30. We're going to do this time moving forward, unless you hear from me. Follow me in my Discord. Yeah, that's exactly right. Follow me on my Discord. You can follow me on Twitter. Those are the 2 places I'm most active, and I always let you guys know what's going on. There's never a time where it's a surprise. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yes, hugs, not drugs. You got that, Ryan. I had a lot of fun too. Thank you guys for coming, for all your support, for your love. It means the world to me. Again, if you can hit the thumbs up on your way out, that would be great. If you could subscribe, that would be great. Yeah, I don't know. Let's play again next week. We'll have a whole lot of fun. If you have suggestions for topics, go to my trivia channel in my Discord. Let me know. Yeah, I'm happy to share this time with you guys too. It really, it means a lot to me, and I love that even though I haven't done it in a while, now that I'm back doing it, you guys are here. You have no idea how much that means to me. So thank you guys. Bye. I love you.